Right, I got a fish. The last cast, fish took my Gulp Minnow under a bobber fishing. This is Steve from Under a Bobber Fishing, and I'm at this pond that I hit for the first time the other day. This is where that blue heron harassed me. If you haven't seen that, that was a fun one. Go check that one out. Today it's very different. It is super windy here. I don't see that blue heron, but it doesn't mean he won't show up. And it is 80 degrees. Doesn't quite feel like it because of the wind, but it's super windy. I don't know if that's going to affect the fishing. We'll find out. I'm going to start off with Crappie Nibbles today. And I've heard people complain that they fall off. So here's what I do to try to help that not happen. So what I've done here, I took 2 Crappie Nibbles and I smashed them together. And then I make them into what I kind of think of as a flat or a fat Frisbee. And then you poke it right through the middle, go down below the barb. Some people like to say, hide the barb. No, make that barb so you can see it. Those fish don't know anything. So set it like that. Now the center of where the hook pokes through is further away from the outside, and it'll be harder for it to fall off. Well, that's what I'm going to fish with starting off today. Okay, I got a fish. I've been fishing for an hour. This wind is crazy. I've tried everything. I started with the Crappie Nibbles. I just got some Gulp earthworms, and I was getting some bites on them actually. And then I finally went to the Gulp Minnows. Wacky rig like I like to do, and I caught this little guy. Okay, I mean obviously the tiny fish, but better than nothing. This wind is crazy. I can't cast it where I want it to because instantly it's blown somewhere else. All right, well thank you, buddy. I got another fish. This one's bigger. What do we get? All right, excellent. That's a pretty good bluegill, and he took it hard, so I appreciate that always. There he is on the Gulp Minnow, wacky rigged. Thank you, buddy. All right, you ready? Thank you, buddy. All right, I got another fish. This one seems pretty solid also. Let's see what we have. Ooh, a good fighter. Oh my goodness. You can see how windy it is. Look at that. Craziness. All right. Well, just a big bluegill, I think. Yep. All right. He took that hard. That was cool. He's pretty thick. That's a decent bluegill there. All right. Thank you, buddy. All right. I got another one. Finally. Oh, did he get off? No, he didn't. Finally, after super drought at the beginning of this, part of it is they found out where the fish are. They're not in the same spot as they were the last time I was here. And what do we have here? That might be a pumpkin seed. We've got the little tiny bit of rust color behind the ear flap there, and it's definitely not a green sunfish. There's no orange on the fins. It could be a hybrid. That's the tough thing with the hybrids. It's always, at least for me, hard to for sure 100% know what you got there. But there he is. Nice job. Thank you, buddy. All right, I got a fish. The last cast, fish took my Gulp minnow, so I thought I'd throw a Crappie Nibble on there. 2 of them smashed into a fat Frisbee, like I showed earlier. And threw it in there. Immediately this little guy got it. So there he is. Thank you, buddy. This is Under a Bobber Fishing, and it's been kind of a rough go today. There was a little stretch there where I caught a few, but it's been super windy, which has been the main issue. And the temperature was also higher today than it has been, so 80 degrees. So 80 degrees and super windy. And you see these Canada geese out here? They're mad dogging me right now. And I'm not getting any bites at the moment, so I'm probably going to call it. So, this is Under a Bobber Fishing. Until next time, bye.